Hello, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I know it's been since I made a video. I just been focusing on other things. So just gonna let you know on an update on what I'm doing. I am decided to become a traveling photographer last year, back in August. And so the one thing I began taking pictures of filming locations for TV shows and movies that I've seen over the years. It began where I drove all the way to Boston, all the way up to Maine, and I did Forrest Gump, Jumanji, and also Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. And so, yeah, I love it. I really love doing this. I look forward to doing quite a few trips in 2019. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited about that. This is my very first live stream, doing a live stream. So yeah. So the reason why I'm starting this live stream is because earlier, this past week, I found out about an incident that happened at an anime convention right outside of the building where the event was held. Anime LA, I think that's what it's called. And I think it's in Ontario, Los Angeles or Ontario or wherever. And apparently there was some guy named Matthew Toyotomi, and apparently he got rejected by some girl that he knew on Instagram. And it seems that people are saying that this guy has been stalking this woman on end. Now, really, just after she had rejected him, he just continuously continued in stalking her. I just can't understand what the hell is wrong with the males in this world. I just don't understand. Taking no for an answer is not a hard thing to do. It's not. This makes me think about my breakup when my ex-girlfriend said no, you're not the guy for me. It did kind of hurt me a bit. It did. But you know what? I held my head up high and moved on, strapped on my collar, walked away, and continued to live my life. Just moving on. Moving hard. Why the hell is that so hard to do? If I knew this guy and let's say, oh, this girl I was into, she rejected me. She don't want me. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna say it I'm probably gonna have to probably be blunt by saying, look, you need to man yourself up a bit. You need to man yourself up a bit, because this is not going to get women to love you. It's not. It's not. All that is a woman clown the hell out of you. That's all it's going to do. And I've seen it all over YouTube. I've seen videos of guys freaking leaving like crazy voicemails to their exes and discussing their exes or whatever. And it's just crazy to me that there are people that want to do that shit. It really is. And it's sad what this man did. What he did was, and there was I saw a camera that caught the guy in the act. He was caught in the act of committing this atrocious act. So he decided he grabbed some gasoline. Well, that part wasn't shown in the video, but I saw a news report where there was a night auditor at that hotel where he saw him grab gasoline, and he doused the car belonging to the girl who rejected him. He covered that car with the gasoline, and then he stood right outside that hotel where there was a camera pointing right at him. He lights a cigarette, and he starts walking around the camera, doing a little jumping around on the bed and whatnot. And then it seems that he threw that either threw a match or that cigarette right into that gasoline doused car and set that car on fire. And what made it even worse, 6 other cars were also set on fire too. But the best thing about this story is that no one was in any of them cars. And also the girl he was stalking, she wasn't in that car either. And I saw in that news report that all those people, they acknowledged the fact the only thing they lost something they can replace, a car. You can replace a car, but you can't replace a human life. And these beta males, these weak beta male simps, if you've been watching my videos, then you know. It's just sad. It's sad how these guys, they want to be so weak up to the point where they want to bring their problems on other people. And I've said this before already. So males, to any man who's watching this live stream right now, if you are a single, lonely man, don't let being single hurt you. I'm saying it again. Don't let being single hurt you. Don't. Because you're going to get into things, you're going to get into better situations. If you just be happy and proud of being by yourself. I am. I go to anime cons all the time. I've been going to Anime Boston this is going to be my 11th year going. To Anime Boston. And I love doing it. I go by myself all the time. I travel all the time by myself. I celebrated my 29th birthday last year all by myself. And I had a great time. Being by myself. And there's nothing wrong with being by yourself. Be content. Be happy. Fight to be happy by yourself. If otherwise, you're just going to be miserable for the rest of your life. Going to be caring so much about a freaking relationship, then you're going to be miserable. And not only that, and I've said this before too, if you watch my video on Alec Manassian, you're going to get with people that don't care about you. You're going to get with people that are going to suck everything out of you. And that's sad. That's sad even more. Getting with somebody who don't love you. Getting with someone that don't accept you for who you are. Getting with someone that don't like you for what you are. And that's a toxic relationship. You need to fight to understand. That there are better things in life. Relationships are not the only thing in life. They're not. There's so many other things in life that you can do and you can focus on. This guy could have focused on probably finishing, I don't know if he was going to college, or I don't know if he was working a job or whatever. But he could have focused on his life, just doing the things that make him feel proud for what he is. It seems me and him share one thing. We both like anime. We both like it. And we should be proud of what we are. And don't let people's views or opinions to affect us for what we are, what we like, and what we love to do or whatever. Don't. I'm just sharing my thoughts on this whole thing, because this story really, really affected me. It angered me. It really did. Because every time I see stories like this, I always ask this question. Because I grew up I was a little kid in the 90s, and I remember growing up in the 90s, how back in the 90s I lived in a community where a strong, masculine alpha males. What happened to the alpha males? What happened to us? I'm not saying I'm an alpha male, whatever. I'm not bragging that I am. But I'm fighting to be an alpha male. And the way I'm doing it is I'm not allowing allowing people to walk all over me. I'm not letting single hurt me. I'm focusing on my life. I'm being happy and proud that I'm by myself. And I currently live with a simp right now. I live with one. And this guy, I'm trying to teach him to take no for an answer, but I'm doing it where I'm doing it in a non-verbal way though. Yeah, in a non-verbal way. And it's very, very sad that this happened. So to all the people who lost their cars, I'm very sorry that happened to you guys. I really am. I'm very sorry you lost your cars. But and to this girl who he was stalking, I'm sorry that this guy was stalking you. I'm very sorry that was happening to you. And I hope that, and I heard that you're married, that the girl's married. So may the husband, I'm not saying anything to bash the husband. I'm just saying that may be more, may stories like this be awareness to others, where if someone's stalking a person's is stalking someone that you know, then fight to protect that person. Whether it's a family member or a friend or someone close to you or whatever. You got to stop these creeps from the things that they're doing. We got to stop them. When is this insanity going to stop? When are these creeps going to understand that they have no right? They have no right to do the things that they're doing. They have no right in doing them. And we need to stop. If the congoers at these conventions ain't gonna do nothing, the staff ain't gonna do nothing, the police ain't gonna do something, then who will? Who's gonna stop these creeps from doing the things that they're doing? We need to stand united, and we need to stand to stop them. We need to get together to stop them. And I hope that will be the case. And so that's all I got to say about this story. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all later.